What's going on, Ghostlight? Yeah, these are my people right here. I want to give a quick thank you to everybody for coming out for supporting Black History Month. Y'all thinking to yourselves, we really don't give a shit. That's so cool, man. It's so cool, man. I had a good day today, man. Had to focus on education, right? Got a young daughter, I got to raise her right. I'm teaching her all the shit she won't learn in school. So I took her. And she got an F in Black History. Yeah, man, yeah. And I believe in grades, like real grades. You remember that bullshit you used to come home from school and you have on your report card U's and S's for unsatisfactory and satisfactory? I started thinking about that the other day. Those are low-key the most savage grades you can ever give a kid. Because think about what they're saying. Satisfactory, you just did enough shit to get out of my face. Unsatisfactory, go live with your daddy. A lot of y'all don't know this. I'm born in Owensboro, but I spent we all suck. So I lived in Owensboro, and I was born in Owensboro, but I grew up in Hancock County. Anybody know where Hancock County's at? Yeah, you thought it was a myth. You thought, I thought I see a black person there? No, it's just a tree shadow, honey. Let's keep it moving. Click. But anyways, I grew up in Hancock County, and it was all right. We got a farm museum, because we real country. And I took my daughter to the farm museum during the little Christmas parade, and she wanted to walk in. It was hot chocolate and whatever. So, she's biracial, so I'm sure she's cold as shit. And I take her to the museum, and they got farm equipment and old pictures and stuff. Now, let me give you a little bit of history about my family in Hancock County. We've been in Hancock County since 1797, before there was a Hancock County. We was just there. It was just us, some Indians, some Vikings. And so I should be there. There should be at least a picture of me somewhere. Not me, but somebody that looks like me somewhere. So we're going through this farm museum. I don't see a single black person picture anywhere. Even the little shoe shine station, they could have drawn one in. Just had it. Not a one. So we get back around, we come back, we see this picture. And it's one of them Norman Rockwell type paintings that used to be on the Christmas magazines that the white folks get. And my daughter looks at it, she goes, "Oh, Daddy, that is so beautiful. I wish I could have lived there." And I looked at the date, 1954. I looked at her, I said, She said, "Why, Daddy?" I said, "We'll talk about it later. There's other people around." One of my childhood friends walks up, so now I'm really awkward, "Oh, hey, Bella, how you doing?" "Daddy says I couldn't live there in 1954, why?" And then she looks at me I'm like, "Come on, you were in Black History class with me. That paragraph, when y'all used to look at me when they would talk about slaves, they be trying to hide the shit, like I don't realize it. They'd be in the class, and then there was slavery, and people, there was 3 different looks, right? So you had people that was obvious about the shit, they just look around. Then you had the distractors, should I say. They drop something on the ground and then look back. But my favorite was the hesitator. The guy that wanted to look back, but he didn't really want to look back, so it's just this. I'm free, damn it. No, it's crazy, man. But I have, a lot of things that have been going on in the last few years have some of my friends, my Caucasian Viking friends, have opened up to me. And frankly, it fucking sucks. You know why it sucks? Because they're coming to me like my name is Usher. Stop giving me your damn confessions. I'm sitting at home one day watching some sports on TV. I get a DM from a dude, so chill the fuck out. I get a DM, he says, man, Lason, call me. Cool. Now, this is somebody I don't talk to on a regular basis, but he's known me most of my life. He calls me up, he says, hey, Lason, man, I got something to tell you. I said, okay, man, what's up? He said, well, you know, I used to, and he drove for this company that everybody in here knows. I won't say the company name. He said, you know, I used to drive for this company. And, you know, when I'd be on the road, if a black person passed me, I would say, fucking, and I was like, now I don't know what to say at this moment, right? Because I'm like, isn't there some hooded fellows you should be telling this to? Like, you chose to call me, thanks, but maybe fuck you? I don't know. I have two choices in this. I can choose violence and fuck him up, or I can choose grace. Now I feel like Jesus is looking at me like, Lason, I gave you this one. Don't mess it up. So I went with grace. So I'm talking to him and he says, man, I feel real bad about it. I want to do something to make up for it. I said, well, you can give to the United Negro College Fund. He's like, is that still around? I was like, fuck if I know. He said, nah, that doesn't work. I said, well, you know, there's programs, mentoring programs you can get involved in. He's like, I don't know, they might not like me. I was like, yeah, I don't really care for you either. So I gave him like 3 or 4 more suggestions. And he kept shooting them down. Now at this point, I'm getting frustrated. I said, man, what the fuck you want to do, march? He said, nah, that never works. I was like, yeah, you're right. I said, I got it. Here's what we'll do. We're in Kentucky. We just find us a Civil War reenactment and go and handle the Confederacy. I just be standing in the wood line like, boo! Boo! This doesn't work out well for you. Scarlet is for the streets. And he wasn't real enthused about that. And he was like, I don't know. I got family members. I was like, oh yeah. Because he's one of those guys in Hancock County that would want me to come over. They want to learn. They want to learn about it. They want to touch your skin, which is just weird. And the guy actually say, man, I just want to touch your skin. It's so smooth. I'm like, dude, I'm straight. They want to learn, right? It's just weird. It's a little weird. I try to connect maybe athletically. And every time we try to connect athletically, y'all keep inventing sports that we will not play. The fuck is pickleball? I got ran up on at Yellow Creek Park by the pickleball mafia. And I didn't know what was going on. I got scared. I'm at Yellow Creek Park. I'm like the lone person of color in there. Like, they didn't even know Mexicans having a fiesta over at this motherfucker. And then all these like luxury SUVs started to pull up and shit. And like these really nice Karens started getting out. I'm smoking weed, so I know I'm finna go to jail. Is what they get a whiff of this kush, it's a wrap. Yeah, because I'm nervous about police, man. I'll get out. I'm telling you, my technique when police get behind me, sometimes if I see a police car like 3 lengths behind me, I just pull myself over. Probably go do the hustle. But in a situation where I can't do that immediately, I have a system that I like to call my Free PS. Free PS stands for Freedom Positioning System. What that means is my hands are at 10 and 2, blunt effects has been sprayed, and I'm turning in every direction they're not going until I'm in a free position. I'm a young grandfather. Yeah, not even 50. I got 3 of them bastards. And I'm making young grandfather mistakes, right? Because I'm a 90s, I was raised in the 90s. And so give it up for the 90s, man, shit. The 60s turned on their head. Because I was raised in the 90s, so I got a lot of hip hop in me. A lot of stuff that I say is hip hop. I tell my daughter all the time, I check that chin. You know, she's going to school telling the other kids that she'll do the same to them. I got to explain shit. So I have my granddaughter today, and she's 6 months old. And today's one of them days, she's gonna cry, get on granddad's nerves, or papa's nerves. So I said, man, maybe if I sing her a lullaby. Yeah, that'll work, because last time, I used to work on jail time. So I couldn't think of one. I wasn't gonna think nothing, it was Black History Month, so I'm gonna keep it 100% ethnic. I said, what can I sing that really tells the tale of the Black experience? I got it. Just hit the east side of the LBC. Yeah, and my son was like, what the hell, Dad, you cannot sing Regulators to my 6-month-old daughter. My name is Lason Brooks. You guys have been great.